Alright, so I brought you guys here today because we've had a lot of people asking for us to do more of the Toys React videos. And because we've had some issues doing the Toys Reacts, we figured we'd try to do something a little bit different here. And today we're going to have you guys watch the film Godzilla, or you may know as Godzilla King of the Monsters. Do we really have to start with this one? God, I just can't get in these black and white movies. Also, shouldn't you be sitting next to me? Because I thought we were kind of like co-host on Super. No. You see, I'm the Conan O'Brien and you're the Paul Reichter. Also, you wouldn't be able to fit on the couch if I sat down there. Well, if maybe somebody would cut back on the gushers. You shut your mouth! It's like an explosion of flavors in your mouth every time you bite into one. Oh, I'm sure you're used to that sensation in your mouth. What was that?
He said you were a senile moose. Also, where am I?
Oh, okay. So you guys are here to review this because we got a lot of new subscribers and because of the whole pandemic and what have you. Thought this would be kind of a nice movie to come back to, and you guys can give your takes on it. Heck, we might even maybe have like extra guests on some of these other videos if this one gets pretty decently popular. Maybe swap you guys up periodically. Swap us out? Like you got somebody more popular than us. Did somebody say no, it's not your time. Alright, well anyways, you guys got the gist of it. Let's get into the movie.
Oh, goody. Almost forgot what we were watching.
Alright, cool, movie's over. This lasted about as long as my last girlfriend. Man, I didn't know Krillin was in this movie with his solar flare. And that's probably the most destructive Krillin's ever been. You know, you think after 2 ships were destroyed that they might just not go that way anymore? I don't know about you, but after hearing about exploding oceans, I would head in that direction as well.
That's what they called me in high school.
I hate to ask, but why would they call you that in high school?
Because I had a sensitive bladder. Yeah, what do you know about the old days? Because back in my day, God, what did I do back in my day?
Yeah, don't hurt yourself there, old man. Yeah, because we don't have your pills currently. Man, just look at them go with their little pitchforks, samurai swords. They're ready for this. You know what? On second thought, I don't think they thought things through.
Ooh, they got my good side.
54, that's a painting. Actually, a very nice painting, as a matter of fact. You know, with all these sinking ships, you think that they would think it's a bad idea that there should be this many people congregating on a boat. You could be concerned about those people on the boat, but I'm more concerned about how the hell we hear footsteps when he's underwater. Oh yeah, sure, go back in the boat. That sounds like a super safe idea.
Well, yeah, I can't get them if they're inside.
54, if the boat sinks, they're inside the boat. It's safer just to be on the outside. There's lifeboats. There's water to get away from you.
But inside has woes.
Just let them have it, Shin. Just let them have it. If I didn't know any better, I would think that this guy would be the bad guy because there's always got to be some kind of mastermind in these movies. Oh yeah, she looks like somebody that can keep a secret. You know, after watching the scene transpire, I still think he's the bad guy. You know, just because he has an eye patch doesn't mean he's the bad guy. Although on second thought, it appears that he has a secret lair underneath his house. Hey, I hear footsteps. Maybe he's actually on land.
I like swimming.
Okay, how do you not see Godzilla coming with the train? Like, it took them this long to stop? They deserve to be eaten at this point. Man, they sure built that fence fast. But then again, watching enough of these movies, you realize that the Japanese can build anything in about 3 minutes. Well, getting his consent probably could have went a little more smoothly. It's like how they're trying to get consent when she's already engaged. Like, we haven't even rectified things with the doctor, and we're already moving this relationship up to the next level when we haven't even established the first level. You know what surprised me? Whenever you get like randomly hurt by an object in your house and you get that urge to throw it across the room, this is what happens.
You guys don't want to know how much garlic and hot sauce it took to pull off this scene.
You know, I'll give this movie credit where credit's due. This is pretty freaking hardcore compared to some of these other later Showa films. Oh my god, that's so kawaii. And you look utterly terrifying there, just like...
Hello, motherfucker.
You know, everything transpiring here, I still feel more sorry for the birds than the people. Just gonna say it.
You know, I never liked alarm clocks anyways. Could never find the snooze.
You know, I think normal people would have probably got off that radio tower sooner than that, but then again, I appreciate their commitment. God, who do they have piloting these things? Stormtroopers? Well, actually, Scout Troopers. I watched The Mandalorian. You know, this is probably the best aftermath scene we've ever gotten in a Godzilla movie. Which is odd, because it's the first one.
Fish sauce.
Yeah, I guess that's one way to make it. Oh yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. That's not obvious. Oh, don't you cry. You're going to leave him anyways. Yeah, I do like that she essentially ruined his entire life work and is also leaving him. And this is where she has sympathy. Or tries to anyways.
Where's your footsteps now? Because the one scene that could have probably used your footsteps and nothing. Nothing. They're underwater. They might have actually heard it. Not the bubbles. Anything but the bubbles.
I do appreciate that he knew in the end, so it kind of helped fill in a little bit of the plot hole left from this romance, but I still feel so sorry for him. He almost sounds like in this scene that he wants Godzilla to return, like he's expecting more Godzillas to show up because of atomic testing, because he always seemed really depressed that they were trying to kill him in the movie, and this is kind of like his logic behind letting the oxygen destroyer happen. Which is kind of why he seemed okay with the oxygen destroyer idea.
Well, of course there's going to be more Godzillas. We need sequels.
Alright, so what'd you guys think of it?
Yeah, for the time, still a pretty scary looking film. To be honest, the theme of the movie's aged pretty well. Though the 54 Godzilla definitely isn't what I would consider very intimidating by today's standards anymore.
Yeah, I think it's still pretty decent looking, especially with the black and white. And to be honest, it's still a more intimidating suit than some of the later ones we got in the Showa series.
I like the part where the turtle spins around and flies, and the children sing such a happy tune. 54, I'm pretty sure we're not talking about the same movie. And I'm pretty sure we need a new couch. It's kind of feeling a bit moist.
And I think that's my cue to leave. In all honesty, the movie is a cult classic, so just go check it out if you haven't already.
Though I will say I still enjoy the Raymond Burr version better, because then you don't have to deal with those god-awful subtitles.
So you take subtitles over better plot progression and more interesting characters?
Just remember, subtitles are like big-chested anime girls, where you really want to focus on the eyes, but you're kind of forced to pay attention to something else.
You know what? I'll give that one to you.
You know, I'm more of a small man myself. Could you imagine if Mother had some coconuts on her? Oh, I'm sure somebody has.
You know, I'm just gonna see myself out of this conversation. Hopefully we get to do this again soon.
Oh, yeah, sure. Hopefully with a new co-host. You know, I'll be your co-host. 54, I'm just happy that you've remembered to show up. I can see it now. We'd be like Han Solo and Chewie. While I be the handsome debonair, you be the tall guy that'd make a bunch of nonsense. Wouldn't be anything different than it is now. Who are you again? You know what, on second thought, I'll take Red.